My name is Renee Swanepoel, but everybody calls me Anne. I'm based in Stellenbosch currently, and I ride for Team Fairtree DP World. I'm a marathon rider, which means long distances, and I also love doing stage races. I'm 20 years old, and my favorite bike is a Cannondale Scalper. And also I like a Scott Spark. My favorite trails are Jonkershoek, it's in Stellenbosch. And here in KZN, my favorite trails are Giba Gorge, and also here it's Holle Trails. Basically, I've always wanted to ride a bike because, well, firstly, it looks cool, but then mostly because a bicycle doesn't only challenge your physical strength, but then your mental strength. I'm currently riding for Fairtree DP World. And yeah, it's been a good team for a while. It's also been a good year. I've done quite a lot of races with them. And also recently I was doing Cape Epic, but then unfortunately it didn't end well because I got hypothermia on stage 6. But anyways, yeah, it's a very good team and gives us a lot of opportunities. I grew up mostly in Hibberdin, where I was raised by my grandmother because my parents passed away when I was like 8 days old, and then my father passed away when I was 8 months old. So I was raised by my grandmother, who was also very sick. So I had to take care of her for like a lot of my life. And then when she passed away in 2020, I had to live on with foster parents. That's when I finished my matric and then started cycling, because I felt like it was the best way to like heal from all the pain that I had to endure when I was a child. Especially coming from Inanda, I think everybody knows that Inanda is like the worst place to raise a child because there's a lot of crime there, there's a lot of teenage issues there. Like every time when I saw another girl pregnant or another girl starting drugs, I told myself I don't want to be like that. And like I had an example right in front of my eyes that, okay, I can be either living in the streets doing that, or I can ride a bicycle and try to get myself out of that situation. Generally, when you're riding, it's very nice because you get to go to sceneries where you can't get to when you're walking or when you're driving.
Touring in Nanda!
As cyclists, I have to say this, we get the best scenery out there. It's the best thing ever because when you're focusing and then you see something that's fascinating, maybe you're not racing, you're just riding, you get to stop and just admire nature, you know, yeah. There were times when I thought about quitting and I was telling myself, okay, this is it, I can't do it, I don't have the equipment, I don't have a lot of things, but then I told myself still, if I quit, then what would become of me, you know? So this is my passion, this is what I love. On my social media, it's only bicycles. So how am I going to get rid of all of that? Like the love that I have for the sport, how am I going to get rid of it? Personally, I'd love to be a professional athlete. That has been my main dream for a while now. And I'd love to like once win Olympics, also World Championships. And yeah, I'm actually working towards that. At one day, maybe in 3 years' time, I get that opportunity. So yeah, that's my biggest dream. And then also to one day compete for the African jersey at Cape Epic and also one day hopefully win the leaders jersey at Cape Epic as well. So yeah.